Another day, another package from New Zealand. This one is one I'm very excited about. In contrast to my latest videos, it's going to have some older cards in it. So very excited to open this one up and see what it's got. All right, so this is a nice fat stack of vintage cricket cards. And this will be one of the newest cards in the pile. This one is from, I believe, 1953 or 54. W.G. Grace, so that is after his career by a long shot. Still a cool card in very nice condition. Another Grace here. This one is from 1901, 1902. Front is very nice, the back is not, but that's okay. When I collect these cards, condition to me, yeah, it's important to some extent, but I love the old cards, and I would prefer to have one in this kind of condition where you get a nice view of a very clean photo, maybe not such a clean back, as opposed to just not getting it. So I love these. So those are both 1901, 1902 Ogdens. This is a 1926, I believe. Famous cricketers from Gallagher. And this gentleman who I bought these from, big time collector who it seems like really collected a lot of Hobbs, who I collect a lot of. So for me, it was really cool to be able to pick all these up in one fell swoop. I will kind of highlight the cards that I didn't have, or maybe only had one of or something. So I had one of these. I did not have either. Oh, sorry. I had one of these. I did not have either of these. I definitely did not have that Hobbs card. I need to do some research on that. That is a very interesting looking one. I also did not have this one. I've seen a lot of the Bradmans for sale. I've actually never seen this card for sale. This one has the same picture on it, but it's the Sweet Acres. I believe this is, oh, I did not have this one. That's a really interesting back. I don't have any with this back. That is super cool. If you know anything about this card, let me know. Obviously a little stained, but I love seeing new backs. This looks like the more typical Sweet Acres. I do have this one in about the same condition, actually. This one has writing on the back. I believe this is Allen's. This is an Australia licorice. Yeah, there you go. Giant licorice brand. Which, it's a shame this has a pinhole in it, and obviously the writing on the back, because that is actually a really nice condition for this, other than the big ugly pinhole. All right, here's another Grace. I didn't have this one. I believe that's from the 30s. It might be from the 20s. This is a 1910 Hobbs. This is a really nice Trumper, 1905. Yeah, another one with writing on the back. A really, really rare card, hard to find in any condition. I think the book value on those is like 65 pounds. This one's from 1903. Another Hobbs. This one's Cohen Weenan. I believe this is 1926. Phillips. Panache. This is the 1908 Wills, second year for Hobbs. Here's the 1911. This is the Vice Regal. And then another 1911 here, which is the Capstan, which not the prettiest back there. The front's pretty nice. Here we've got 2 of the R&J Hills. Chums. Boys Magazine. A little stain on the back. Here are 2 of the Wills with plain backs. And I have to do a little bit of research about these because, I don't know, there's something about these that just looks a little strange. Number one, the font is definitely different. The coloring looks different on these. So frankly, I'm wondering if one of these or both of these might be like I don't know. I don't want to say a forgery, but somebody may have printed these after the fact. But I got to do some more research. These are pretty rare, so that would be a shame if that was the case. Here we have a test match cricketers. These are fairly rare cards. Pretty decent condition on this one. And then another one here. And then finally, end with back with Grace and Trumper. And these are the Stamina trousers, which I believe these are from the 40s. I want to say like 47 or something. So that's the whole lot. I got to go back and look at the original pictures when I bought these. I don't remember quite so many backs that would have had writing and other problems, but I don't know about you guys. I think these old cards are just super cool. I grew up thinking that, you know, the baseball cards from the 1910s and 1930s were just like so out of reach. I would never be able to have even common cards, much less the greatest players ever. So, you know, here's a big collection of 3 of the greatest cricket players of all time, vintage cards from their heydays. To be able to get all these, I just still think is like a really, really cool opportunity, and just happy to have the cards, even in this condition.